The Pink Door, a culinary and comedic wonderland. Step through the unassuming pink portal and into a realm of gastronomic delights and side-splitting laughter. The Pink Door is not merely a restaurant, it's a circus of flavors and entertainment that will leave you guffawing and craving more. The menu, a feast for the funny bone. From the Tom Waits Was Here cocktail, a blend of bourbon, Italian bitterness, and orange essence that will make you rethink your life choices, to the Celery Made Me Do It, a gin-based potion that pairs perfectly with the Caesar's salad. If you're a fan of salad puns, the bar concoctions are as amusing as they are delicious. Don't miss the lasagna Pink Door, a masterpiece of cheesy layers that will make you forget all about your diet. It's like a warm hug from a nonna who's just as witty as she's skilled in the kitchen. The entertainment, aerial acrobats and tarot terrors as you dine. Prepare to be dazzled by aerialists twirling above your head like acrobatic fairies. But beware, the resident fortune teller may foresee your culinary misadventures or reveal your secret love for tiramisu. Just don't blame us if she predicts that your main course will come with a side of laughter. The service, a symphony of snark and smiles. The servers at the Pink Door are a mischievous ensemble of characters, each with their own repertoire of witticisms. They'll keep you entertained with deadpan humor and impeccable timing, making your dining experience an unforgettable comedy show. The ambience, a kaleidoscope of curiosities, from the vibrant walls adorned with whimsical paintings to the eclectic collection of knick-knacks. The Pink Door is a feast for the eyes. It's a place where you can sip on a cocktail while admiring an upside-down bicycle or marvel at a wall of shoes. The verdict, a culinary triumph with a side of guffaws. The Pink Door is a gastronomic and comedic extravaganza that will leave you feeling satisfied, entertained, and just a little bit bewildered. So, grab your funny bone and your appetite, and prepare for an evening where the food is as memorable as the jokes. Just don't forget to book a reservation in advance, because this pink oasis is as popular as a George Carlin stand-up special. Yo, noodle heads. I recently hit up Biang Biang Noodles in Seattle, and let me tell you, it was like a culinary grand slam. The noodles were pulled straight from heaven, or maybe a really good wheat field. They were wider than a bowling alley and had a texture that would make a mattress jealous. Seriously, you could bounce a quarter off these things. I ordered the pork ribs soup, and it was like a symphony in a bowl. The broth was creamy, flavorful, and had more herbs than a witch's convention. The pork ribs were so tender, they fell off the bone like a toddler learning to walk. But the star of the show was the cumin lamb dry mix. It was like a party in my mouth, with lamb, cumin, and spices doing the conga line. It wasn't too oily either, which means I could eat a whole plate without feeling like I'd inhaled a pool of butter. Their drinks were no slouches either. The Thai tea was a sweet and spicy delight, like a Thai lady dancing on your taste buds. And the mango margarita. It was like a tropical vacation in a glass, complete with a tiny umbrella and a mini surfboard. The service was top-notch. The staff was so friendly, they made me feel like I was their long-lost cousin from the Far East. Shout out to Kathy and Tony for the extra noodles. Now, let's talk about the price. It's a bit pricier than your average noodle joint, but trust me, it's worth every penny. You're paying for a culinary experience, not just a bowl of noodles. Overall, Biang Biang Noodles is a noodle nirvana. The noodles are out of this world, the flavors are mind-blowing, and the drinks are the perfect complement. It's a bit pricey, but for a night of noodle-tastic bliss, it's totally worth it. I'll be back like a moth to fat, juicy flame. Prepare your taste buds for a culinary adventure like no other at Shakespeare in Seattle, the place where seafood's got a soulful swagger. Picture this, mouth-watering dishes that'll make your taste buds do the salsa, served in an ambience that's so wine-bar chic you'll feel like you've stepped into a jazz club. Their seafood boil is a symphony of flavors, with just the right amount of heat to get the party started. But wait, there's more. Their greens are like Mama's secret recipe, so good you'll want to ask for the family-size portion. Now, let's talk about their oysters. They're as fresh as a newborn baby, so plump and juicy you'll feel like you're slurping down the ocean's finest. But hold your horses, seafood lovers. Their vegetarian dishes are no wallflowers either. The cauliflower that's been grilled to perfection could easily pass for a steak, and their truffle fries are like edible gold dust. And let's not forget the cocktails, my friends. They're like liquid gold, so delicious you'll want to order a whole flight and have a cocktail tasting party in your mouth. And the staff, let me tell you, they're like a well-oiled machine. They'll make you feel like family, even if you're just a random tourist who walked in off the street. So gather your crew, make a reservation, trust me, it's worth it, and get ready for a culinary experience that'll have you singing the blues in all the right ways. Kidai Makan, a Malaysian rhapsody that'll make your taste buds tango. My fellow foodies, prepare yourselves for a culinary adventure that will make your taste buds do the Macarena at the Kidai Makan in the vibrant heart of Seattle. From the moment you step inside, you'll be greeted by the intoxicating aroma of Malaysian spices. It's like being transported to a secret spice bazaar, where every ingredient tells a story. And let me tell you, these stories are as spicy as a jalapeño. The roti yola is a masterpiece of woven pancake perfection, paired with a chicken curry that will make you question why you've ever settled for ketchup on your fries. It's like a symphony of flavors in your mouth, with each bite a chorus of spices. But wait, there's more. The nasi lemak is a traditional Malaysian dish that's as comforting as a warm hug. The coconut rice is the star, but the anchovy paste adds a salty kiss that will keep you coming back for more. It's like a culinary soap opera, with every ingredient playing a crucial role in the drama. Now, let's talk spice. The chili pan mee is a firecracker for your taste buds. The ground pork and mushroom sauce has a soy flavor that packs a punch, but it's the sambal belacan that will have you dancing the salsa with your tongue. It's like a roller coaster for your mouth, but without the nausea. But here's the thing, folks. Kidai Makan doesn't just stop at taste. They serve up some serious ambience too. The high ceilings and vibrant decor create an atmosphere that's as energetic as a Bollywood dance party. You'll be swaying to the rhythm of the spices while you nosh on your Malaysian delights. Oh, and don't forget the service. It's like a well-choreographed ballet. The staff is attentive, knowledgeable, and will guide you through the menu like a personal spice sommelier. They're like the Spice Girls, but with more flavor and less girl power. So, if you're looking for a culinary adventure that will make your taste buds do the tango, head on over to Kidai Makan. Just be prepared for a culinary extravaganza that will leave you craving for more. But hey, at least you won't be the one left out at the next Bollywood dance party when everyone's talking about the spicy delights of Kidai Makan. Von's 1000 Spirits, the spirit of deliciousness, prepare to be transported to a culinary heaven at Von's 1000 Spirits, the restaurant that's making set lights drool like a Labrador in a fish market. From the moment you enter, you'll be captivated by a vibe so lively, you'll wonder if you've accidentally stumbled into a dance party. Where else can you witness a bartender performing acrobatic maneuvers with cocktail shakers while simultaneously making 12 espresso martinis? Speaking of food, let's talk about the sourdough pasta and pizzas. They're the culinary equivalent of meeting a celebrity you've had a crush on for years. The dough is like a cloud that's been given a sourdough makeover, and the toppings are so perfectly balanced, you'll think they were handpicked by a food angel. The pepperonis are with a side of house-made ranch is a life-changing experience. It's like a TARDIS of flavor, transporting you to a realm where taste buds dance the night away. But wait, there's more. The salad is so enormous, it could feed a small army. And the fish tacos. Oh boy, they're like a fiesta in your mouth, with every ingredient harmonizing like a choir of angels. The staff here are the cherry on top of this culinary sundae. They're so attentive, you'll feel like you have a personal butler. And the Bussa Basilio. That man is a legend. He's like the Flash, moving dishes around with the speed of light. So, if you're looking for a restaurant that'll make you laugh, cry in a good way, and crave more, look no further than Von's 1000 Spirits. It's the spirit of deliciousness bottled up and served with a side of good vibes. Skalka, where bread boats rule the roost. If you're looking for a culinary adventure in the heart of Seattle, look no further than Skalka. This Georgian gem will transport you to the streets of Tbilisi with its mouth-watering khachapuri, ochre bread boats. Imagine a soft and fluffy bread vessel filled with a symphony of flavors that will make your taste buds do a joyful dance. Skalka's menu boasts a cast of characters that will leave you spoiled for choice. There's the Tarsic beef stroganoff, the veggie-packed veggies, the hearty chicken, and the lobiani, which is a revelation with its banana peppers, bacon, and red beans. But wait, there's more. Skalka's bread boats are made from scratch, ensuring freshness that will make your eyes pop. There's none of that stale, cardboard-like bread here. No, sir. The ordering process is a breeze thanks to their self-ordering kiosk. Just punch in your order, grab a seat, and wait for your bread boat to arrive. And when it does, prepare yourself for a flavor explosion that will leave you wondering why you never tried khachapuri before. The staff at Skalka are as friendly as a group of kittens. They'll guide you through the menu, make sure your bread boat is cooked to perfection, and even offer a few Georgian dance lessons if you ask nicely. So, if you're craving a culinary escape that will make your stomach happy and your soul sing, head over to Skalka. Just be prepared to leave your diet at the door because these bread boats are impossible to resist. In the words of Jerry Seinfeld, Skalka, a bread boat for every occasion. From breakfast to bedtime, they've got your carb fix covered. Calibor, the water buffalo that will mow down your hunger. Attention Seattle foodies. Brace yourselves for a culinary hurricane that's about to hit Belltown. Calibor Bar Kitchen, the new kid on the block, is a watering hole for hungry hipsters and culinary adventurers. From the moment you step inside, you'll be greeted by an interior that's a cross between an Indian temple and a chic Soho loft. The staff are so friendly, they'll make you feel like you're ordering takeout from their own kitchen. And oh boy, the food. It's like a symphony of flavors that will have your taste buds dancing the Macarena. The chives cake is like a party in your mouth, with a crispy exterior and a fluffy interior. The Filet chicken is so tender, it melts in your mouth like a naughty secret. But let's talk about the Calibor wings. These are not your average chicken wings. They're crispy, juicy, and smothered in a sauce that's so good, you'll want to lick the plate clean. And just when you think you can't handle any more, they hit you with the taro ball with coconut ice cream. It's like a heavenly ball of warmth and sweetness that will make you forget all about your diet. Now, I know what you're thinking. This place sounds amazing, but it must cost a fortune. But guess what? The prices are so reasonable, you'll have enough left over to buy a water buffalo of your own. Overall, Calibor is a culinary oasis that will make your taste buds do a happy dance. So gather your friends, family, and your appetite. This is one restaurant you don't want to miss. Just be sure to pace yourself, or you'll end up being caliborsed over with deliciousness. Cozy Fusion Cafe, the Seattle spot where your taste buds will rock and your wallet will dance. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves for a culinary extravaganza that will make your taste buds do the moonwalk. Cozy Fusion Cafe has strutted onto the Seattle scene, and it's like a cosmic explosion of flavors that will leave you asking, is this real life? The ambience. As you step inside, you'll be transported to a world of vibrant hues, whimsical astronaut decor, and music that grooves harder than a disco ball on steroids. It's the perfect spot to study, work, or simply vibe out with your crew. Just be prepared for a bit of a fight to find an outlet, unless you brought your own extension cord and an electrician. The drinks, get ready to sip on libations that will send your taste buds into orbit. Their Viet coffee is so strong, it'll make your heart do a samba. And trust me, you'll need a little dance break after their cream brulee egg coffee, which is as decadent as a space princess's tiara. The grub, oh my goodness, where do we even begin? Their pandan waffles are like fluffy clouds that have been infused with the goddess of all waffles. The Viet chicken wings are a symphony of sweet and savory, making your tongue do a happy cha-cha. But be warned, The crumbly batter may have a mind of its own and decide to go on a salsa adventure on your plate. Now, let's talk about the cozy morning plate. It's like a breakfast fiesta in your mouth, but with a portion size that would make the Weasley twins wonder where the rest of the food went. And if you're not impressed by the size of the sausage, well, let's just say it's petite. The service, the crew at Cozy is as friendly as next-door neighbors who share their Wi-Fi password. They'll greet you with a smile and make sure you have everything you need, but fair warning, during their soft opening, things may be a bit chaotic. It's like a cosmic dance where the waiters are trying to master the tango while the orders are doing the jitterbug. But hey, who cares when the food is this good? The overall verdict, Cozy Fusion Cafe is a culinary gem that will make your taste buds break out in a happy dance. The food is out of this world, the ambience is funky and inviting, and the service is trying its best while navigating the cosmic chaos. So gather your crew, prepare your stomach for a culinary adventure, and get ready to have a blast at Cozy Fusion Cafe. Just remember to bring your parking a game, because finding a spot is like trying to land a spaceship on a postage stamp. Shinya Shoto, where you can eat like a king or at least a hungry jester on a royal bender. Picture this, you're in Seattle, you're hungry, and you're in the mood for some yakitori skewers. Where do you go? Shinya Shoto, my friends. Now, this place is not your average Joe's yakitori joint. No, sir. This is a culinary circus, where the skewers dance upon the grill and the waiters twirl like acrobats, delivering skewers of pure bliss to your eager hands. Let's start with the karaoke. Yes, karaoke. You can belt out your favorite tunes while you wait for your food, which, by the way, takes a while to cook. But hey, it's worth it. The servers are so attentive, they'll pick up your next order before you even realize you've finished your last. And oh, those skewers. They're like tiny works of art, each one perfectly cooked and seasoned. The courage is the best I've ever tasted, perfectly crispy on the outside, tender and juicy on the inside. It's like biting into a chicken-flavored cloud. But wait, there's more. They have skewers of everything, from chicken cartilage, which is surprisingly delicious, even if you're not a texture person, to veggie beef. And the chirashi donburi is to die for, with fresh, melt-in-your-mouth sashimi over perfectly cooked rice. Now, about the atmosphere. It's a lively crowd, with people laughing, chatting, and soaking up the good times. It's the perfect place to celebrate a special occasion, like my husband's birthday. We had the sukiyaki soup, a variety of skewers, and the chirashi donburi, and it was all amazing. Now, I'm not saying you're going to eat the entire menu in one sitting, though it's tempting. But I am saying that Shinya Shoto is the kind of place where you can let your inner foodie run wild. So go forth, my fellow knights and ladies of culinary adventure, and feast like royalty. List the restaurant that's like a Michelin star without the Michelin price. Attention, fellow foodies. If you're looking for a dining experience that's as fancy as a tuxedo but as budget-friendly as a pair of sweatpants, then List is your destination. Imagine a restaurant that serves up plates of culinary artistry at half price during happy hour. Yes, you read that right, people, 50 off. It's like stealing from a blindfolded art collector, but with delicious food instead of priceless paintings. Now, let's talk about the food. It's like a chorus of flavors that'll serenade your taste buds. The truffle gnocchi is like a luxurious blanket for your tongue, snuggling it in a creamy embrace of black truffle magic. The steelhead, on the other hand, is like a fish that went on a daring adventure to the Middle East, returning with a spicy cilantro pesto that'll make you want to dance the salsa. Oh, and don't even get me started on the octopus salad. It's like a party on your plate, with tender octopus dancing with citrus emulsion. It's the kind of dish that makes you question the existence of boring vegetables. Now, about the atmosphere. Picture this, a chic and modern space lit by the warm glow of 1,000 red bulbs that are just a tad too dim to read your menu. It's like trying to navigate a maze after midnight, but with the promise of delicious food at the end. But hey, who needs to read when your taste buds are doing all the talking? Just dive right in, and let the flavors take you on a culinary joyride. In conclusion, List is the restaurant that's like a party in your mouth, with happy hour prices that'll make your wallet do a happy dance. So round up your crew, grab your reading glasses just in case, and get ready for a dining experience that's both unforgettable and affordable. P.S. Just a warning, while the stuff is lovely, they might accidentally splash clam broth on you. But hey, what's a little splash of seafood on your shirt when the food is this good? Besides, they make up for it with sincere verbal apologies. Attention all Epicureans and foodies alike. Prepare your taste buds for an adventure at the culinary wonderland known as Tillicum Place Cafe. This cozy eatery is nestled in the heart of Seattle, where it weaves a magical spell of flavors and laughter. Imagine a humble abode with only 11 tables, but don't let its size fool you. As the saying goes, great things come in small packages. Well, Tillicum Place Cafe is the edible version of that adage. Their brunch menu will make your weary soul rejoice. Their Dutch babies are like fluffy clouds that dance upon your palate, leaving you in a state of pure ecstasy. The savory and classic babies are both masterpieces, but my heart belongs to the classic. The lemon squeeze, like a choir of angels, elevates this dish to culinary heaven. But don't despair, dinner lovers. Tillicum's dinner offerings are a symphony of flavors. Savor the oysters so fresh, they'll make you question if you're in Seattle or Atlantis. The beet pure soup will paint your taste buds with vibrant hues of earthy sweetness. And the duck breast. It's like experiencing a tender embrace from a culinary Michelangelo. The staff here are the epitome of hospitality. Mima, our waitress extraordinaire, exuded such cheer that I almost forgot to pay my bill. Her bubbly demeanor made our morning sparkle brighter than the Emerald City skyline. One minor gripe, I wish the baked eggs came with toast. But hey, who needs toast when you have pastries that will make your sweet tooth sing like Mariah Carey at a karaoke competition? Reservations are like gold dust here, folks. They're booked 3 months out. So, if you want to witness the culinary wizardry of Tillicum Place Cafe, start praying to the brunch gods now. It's worth waiting for, I promise you. Prepare for a dining experience that will not only tantalize your taste buds but also leave you in stitches. Tillicum Place Cafe is a restaurant that will make your next meal unforgettable, and make you want to return for more before you've even finished your plate. So, if you're ready for a culinary adventure that will tickle your funny bone, make your reservation today. Just be sure to arrive hungry, and with a hearty appetite for laughter. Tanner, where they'll put a shawarma in your pocket. Tanner, the Seattle eatery that's shaking up the Mediterranean scene, is like a bombastic comedy routine served on a plate. Here's a review that'll leave you in stitches. The pita bread. It's so fluffy, it's like a stand-up comedian telling the funniest jokes you've ever heard. The dips. So flavorful, they'll make you forget the last time you saw your funny bone. The appetizers. Think of them as the opening acts. The spinach fajitas is like a comedian with a sour twist, while the arrowbeet is a roller coaster of spicy and garlicky flavors that will leave you screaming for more. The mains. They're the headliners. The chicken shawarma plate is so big, it's like trying to fit an entire comedy club into your pocket. The kafta sandwich is a culinary masterpiece, with meat so tender it's like a comedian without an awkward silence. And let's not forget the service. It's like having Jerry Seinfeld himself as your waiter, with just the right amount of sarcasm and wit to make you laugh even when you're choking on hummus. The ambience. It's like a comedy club with Turkish coffee. The chandeliers are so bright, they'll make you blink like a comedian timing their punchlines. And the art on the walls. It's like a comedy montage, with paintings featuring chefs with giant baguettes and pita bread shaped like juggling balls. So, if you're looking for a restaurant that's as funny as it is delicious, then Tanner is the place for you. Just be prepared to leave with a full belly and a smile wider than a comedian's punchline. Calling all foodies, prepare to be blown away. Welcome to Chan Seattle, the culinary oasis where East meets West with a thunderous flavor explosion. This ain't your grandmother's Korean BBQ, folks. It's like a symphony on your taste buds, conducted by the maestro of flavors, Chef Hong Soon Park. Appetizers. The bone marrow is like the Mount Everest of marrow. It's a towering battalion of flavor, sending shivers down your spine. And the cauliflower. It's the Cinderella of veggies, transformed into an elegant masterpiece, topped with a delicate tiara of crispy shallots. Main courses. Get ready for a culinary knockout with the Wejusum. It's like a flavor bomb that explodes in your mouth, leaving you begging for more. And the black cod. It's like a tender, juicy embrace that melts away in your mouth like a dream. It's the seafood equivalent of a warm hug on a cold winter's night. Desserts. Hold on to your hats, dessert lovers. The creme brulee is a game changer, with its ginger-infused caramel that's like a soothing lullaby for your tongue. And the Basque cheesecake. It's the perfect ending to your culinary adventure, a velvety masterpiece that'll leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about cheesecakes. Service. The service at Chan is like a well-oiled machine. The staff is so attentive, they'll anticipate your every need before you even realize you have one. It's like having a personal genie at your disposal, except instead of magic, they bring you culinary wonders. Atmosphere. As you step into Chan, you're transported to a realm of sleek sophistication. It's the perfect setting for a romantic date night, a celebration with friends, or a solo adventure in flavor. You'll feel like you're in a scene from a food-centric movie, but instead of watching the action unfold, you get to be the star of the show. Overall, Chan's Seattle is not just a restaurant, it's an experience. It's a place where you can indulge in culinary delights that will forever haunt your taste buds. So gather your foodie squad and prepare to be blown away. Chan's Seattle is waiting to take you on a flavor adventure that will leave you craving more. A Sadero ballad, where the stakes are sizzling and the vibes are electric. Prepare to embark on a culinary adventure of epic proportions, dear readers. A Sadero ballad is a carnivore's paradise, a symphony of sizzling steaks and tantalizing flavors that will leave your taste buds dancing a jig of pure ecstasy. Enter the realm of this dimly lit, energetic establishment, where laughter and the aroma of grilled meat paint an unforgettable ambience. Be greeted by a lively cast of servers, each one a master of their craft, like Meili, the rock star who guides you through your dining experience with the finesse of a virtuoso. But let's cut to the chasef food. They say you can judge a restaurant by its bread, but here, the bread takes a backseat to the beef. Prime and Wagyu, the royalty of the cattle kingdom, find their way onto your plate, ready to be cooked to perfection on a sizzling marble slab. The Zabuton and Vaisha are legendary cuts, offering a symphony of flavors and textures that will make you question why you've ever eaten a burger. The Queso Fundido, a molten symphony of cheese and chorizo, will haunt your dreams for months to come, begging you to return for more. The real showstopper, though, is the Parola Sonora. Perfectly cooked, juicy, and full of smoky goodness, it's a steak that will make you question your existence. And let's not forget the baked potatoes, fluffy and crispy, with enough girth to fill a small hippopotamus. But a Sadero isn't just about meat, it's also a sanctuary for veggie lovers. The Regitas Poblanas and Broccolini are culinary masterpieces in their own right, offering a burst of flavors that will leave you wondering why you even eat meat in the first place. A Sadero Ballad is a restaurant that checks all the boxes: delicious food, attentive service, and an ambience that would make even the most stone-faced diner crack a smile. So gather your crew, dressed to impress or not, they're not snobs, and prepare yourself for a dining experience that will leave you reminiscing for days to come. A Sadero Ballad, where the stakes are high, the vibes are electric, and the food is simply mouth-watering. Believe us, folks, this is one reservation you won't regret making. Prepare your palate for a Caribbean culinary extravaganza at Seattle's Paseo. Step into the colorful, cozy confines of Paseo, where Caribbean flavors explode with every bite. Enter with an empty stomach, as the portions here are straight up mammoth. We're talking sandwiches that could feed a small army. First up, their famous Caribbean roast sandwich. Prepare yourself for a taste sensation that'll have you singing Sweet Jamaica, Jamaica. The tender pork, bursting with juicy goodness, is the star of the show. But don't be fooled by its Jamaican origins. I's sandwich has an American twist with its soft, squishy bread that soaks up all that flavorful goodness like a sponge. If you're feeling especially adventurous, go for the Caribbean plate, a smorgasbord of culinary delights. The cod is as mild as a Sunday school teacher, the black beans have a sweetness that'll make you forget about candy, and the salad, well, the salad's just there, like a polite guest who shows up and doesn't do much. But let's address the elephant in the room: potential for a messy dining experience. Be warned, my friends, this sandwich is not for the faint of heart or white shirts. Its juicy contents will inevitably wreak havoc on your pristine garments unless you're an expert at the art of eating with chopsticks. Now, let's talk about service. Don't expect a human jukebox to serenade you at your table. Instead, prepare for a quick and efficient ordering process that'll have your food in your grubby hands before you can say taloa. And if you're lucky, you might even score a seat inside this cozy joint. But don't get your hopes up too high. This place fills up faster than a hungry hippo at a watermelon buffet. So, there you have it, my fellow food enthusiasts. Paseo in Seattle is a culinary gem that will tickle your taste buds and leave a lasting impression on your palate. Just remember, bring extra napkins, don't expect a fine dining experience, and get ready for a Caribbean feast that'll make you forget about your Caribbean worries. It's time to spice up your taste buds at It's a Seattle. Prepare your palate for an Epicurean extravaganza at It's a Seattle, the unassuming joint with a menu that packs more flavor than a Red Bull and a Snickers combined. Picture this: you enter this cozy hideout, expecting a casual night out. But hold on there, my friend, because what awaits you inside is a symphony of culinary delights that will make your taste buds breathe with joy. Let's start with their eggplant aubergine. Now, I'm not one to get excited about an eggplant, but trust me on this one. It's like a pillowed umami, so soft and tender, you'll be asking for a bedtime story. They top it off with this magical furry kick that makes it taste like you're eating a garden party. Next up, they use a cauliflower courage. I mean, who would have thought to fry cauliflower and dip it in a tangy, sweet sauce that makes your cheeks pucker with joy? And get this, the cauliflower still has some crunch left. It's like a vegetable version of the perfect crunch to soft ratio. Move over, Soul Eater and Godzilla, because the real show here is the Loco Moco Scotch egg. Imagine a juicy hamburger patty, a perfectly scented soft-boiled egg, and a layer of macaroni and cheese, all wrapped in a golden crust. It's like the Avengers of culinary delights, each element playing its part to create an unforgettable dish. But wait, there's more. Their oxtail soup salmon is like a warm hug for your soul. It's so comforting, so savory, you'll want to drink it like a steaming bowl of chicken noodle soup on a cold winter's day. And let's not forget the drinks. Their white rabbit is like a magical potion that will transport you to a wonderland of flavors. Seriously, it's so unique, it's like it was concocted by an eccentric wizard. Overall, It's a Seattle is a culinary gem that deserves a spot on Mount Rushmore of restaurants. Its innovative dishes, friendly service, and anime atmosphere will make you feel like you're dining in a scene from your favorite movie. So what are you waiting for? Grab your taste buds and head over to It's a Seattle today. Just remember, it's so good, you might need to bring a spare pair of pants. If you're looking for a place where the chowder will make you slap your mama, then Pike Place Chowder is your joint. I'm not kidding, the clam chowder here is so good, it's like a party in your mouth with all the seafood celebrities invited. The last time I was there, I ordered the New England clam chowder, which is like the Rolls-Royce of chowders. It was creamy, savory, and packed with so many clams, I felt like I was scuba diving in a clam bed. The secret is in their recipe, which they stole from some witches in Rhode Island. Just kidding. But seriously, it's award-winning stuff. I mean, they've won the nation's best clam chowder award 3 times. That's like winning the Super Bowl of chowder 3 times in a row. But don't just take my word for it. I heard a guy at the next table say, This chowder is so good, it made me forget my divorce. Now, that's some serious chowder. And the best part, they deliver. So if you're too lazy to leave your couch, you can still enjoy the culinary masterpiece that is Pike Place chowder. But be warned, once you try it, you might become addicted. You'll be like, chowder, where have you been all my life? So next time you're in Seattle and looking for a lunch spot, don't be a chowderhead. Head to Pike Place Chowder and get ready for a seafood symphony that will make your taste buds dance the fandango.